Hello everyone, welcome to my channel, and thank you for watching. This was a very big project. It's taken me a while to get done. I've had some other personal things happening at the same time, so it's taken a while to get this one out. It's the biggest one I've done, and I'm really happy with the results. I couldn't be happier with how the box turned out and everything else. As you can tell by the name, Nautilus, that it's based on Captain Nemo. And basically, what I did is I read this book. It's The Lost Diary of Captain Nemo and the True Story of Prince Dakkar. Now, a lot of science fiction came about because there were a lot of restrictions and things put on people who would write about political issues and trying to publish them. So science fiction came about to kind of bring out these stories and for people to think about what's happening around the world, and it would make references to things that are happening, which is exactly what happened in this case with Jules Verne, 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea. The story, if you read it, and the subsequent ones that came after, is actually really about someone named Prince Dakkar, and about all the political stuff that was happening at the time in India in regards to them being, controlled by Britain and everything else, and trying to get their independence. So that's where the storyline kind of goes. I do recommend this book. It's really good. I read 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea, the book, many years ago. I have not watched any of the movies because I was trying to stay true to the actual story. This is a really good follow-up to it, because it's kind of a Cole's Notes of the story, and it takes it into some interesting information that is actually correct when you start looking it up for history. So anyway, that's what started all this, and reading about 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea and Jules Verne. So this box, as you can see, was a lot of work, and I do love how it turned out. It is an actual wooden box that I've put handles on. I've used actual plumbing brass pieces. You'll see lots of different brass pieces and metal pieces throughout it. It has a lock on it with a key, and we'll just unlock it. Come on, there you go. Hang on, I'll put the key in right. There we go. And it comes unlocked. And I just put this little sari silk on it just because it is about an Indian prince, and it's recycled sari, to refer back to that. And inside we have the journal, a writing pen, and in the top you'll see that there's also this with another gauge here, and this is actually where the battery is, and it can be easily exchanged if it runs out. And I did put a little light on the top just for fun. It's kind of cool. So that's there just to make it different. And then, as I said, we've got this lovely a feather pen to go with it. It's very steampunk. I like it. Jules Verne, I find his stories really work well with the steampunk. We have a sextant here, a brass sextant that I got. I thought about aging these, but I didn't want to make it so you couldn't use them. There was a way to use it. I don't have the instructions on it. The box just came with the sextant in it. In this box, there is, let me open it. There's an actual telescope that works. It's all brass. Again, I didn't want to age it because I didn't want to make it impossible to use. There's that. Put those over there, out of the way. I did get a Nautilus shell here that I thought was really cool to put in there. And then in this little bag, it's got the nibs, some more nibs to go with the pen. Plus I made an aged cat badge for the Nautilus, for Nemo. So that's in there. And the journal is here. In the bottom, I put extra pages that have, this is from a kit that I got. It's just very, very old maps, which I'm sure Nemo would have in his possession. There's some music here because he did play the organ, and this is the Song of India. I thought that would be appropriate. And there's also some plans for making submarines, because I'm sure he would have looked up all this information to build his submarine. And that's the box. Now, if you look all around the box, I made it look very rusted, like it's in the book and in the journal that I read. He does, Captain Nemo, near the end of his life, does decide to take a box and put his journal and everything inside of it and put it into the ocean. So the story of this is that you found his box with his stuff in it, in his story. So, and then this is the journal that I made. The class came apart. Trying something different for class. And I put Nemo there. I didn't glue this down. So if somebody wants to take it out and put something else in there, you're more than welcome to. But I've got a little porthole there and all kinds of different metal bits and shells. And this paper, the fabric is from Holtz. I felt that the colors and everything worked perfectly with it. Originally, I wasn't thinking about doing too much of lace and stuff, but I just felt that this lace in particular kind of made it look like waves and stuff, and you get the ocean feel, so I added those on. Now, the paper that I used is from Stamperia SeaWorld, and all the bits and pieces are from from another one, Under the Ocean for them. So when you start reading about Captain Nemo and that, I mean, this photo that I actually have in my possession, this is what he would look like if he had pictures taken as an Englishman. But when he mentions his 2 children and his wife in the story. And so these are pictures of, and they were royalty. And there's a lot of cards in here. So it's got lots of little tuck spots and cards. Come on. Sorry, I'm trying not to put my head in the way. Hopefully everybody can see everything in here. So just put that there. And there's like little spots along here where you'll find little things like this is the area of where he lived, and it's historically correct. That's a map of what the area would have looked like when he lived there with his family. And then we have here is a whole bunch of original illustrations that were in the original editions. So we have that there. And then we come in here and we have lots of places for journaling and more journaling cards that I made with the sari to refer to the Indian background. And all this, like I thought this is so pretty. I get my laces and trims from Sheila Gingrich, and I'll put a link to her YouTube channel. I also had some book pages. They're not extremely old, but I had book pages that are written in his language, India. And then this is from a kit. It's very old Spanish pages. You still have lots of places to write and journal on. And I took like extra pieces from the paper and put it there. So lots of pages to journal and lots of interesting pages. There I just did some distress ink with a stencil. And then lots more cards. Lots of cards. And stamping and decorating of them. And there's a little tuck spot there. And more cards and another tuck spot here. I love this kit because they even have like a blueprint of the submarine there, which is very interesting. And this would be the queen that he mentions in his stories. And then that's also an image from the books. And this is an original page. I believe this is 1700s. And it is, this one is in French. Since Jules Verne is French, I put that in there. Some more of the Italian pages. But as you can see, still lots of places to write and make it your own. And a blueprint of the submarines, which is kind of cool. These are actually real submarine blueprints that somebody had registered and patented. So lots of pages. And this is on ancient philosophy, so I thought that would be appropriate too. He's a very philosophical person. More of the blueprints with the submarines and boats. More cards. And there's a bookmark. And this one is Spanish, I believe. Another one from India. Another little tuck spot here. More tags and cards. It's Italian or Spanish. Tavola. Oh, tavola. Della parte prima. And some more, lots of tags and places to journal. And this is, you feel it, it almost feels like it's rusting. It was a stamp that I did with some embossing powder. Make it feel like it's rusting. I love this Stamperia paper. More tags that I made for journaling. And there's another bookmark. Ancient philosophy. Another little tuck spot here. I just tucked a couple of pieces that were left over of the papers. Try to use them all off along the edges and stuff. Another illustration from the original books, and that's a flip out. Another patent. More illustrations and journal card. In the back we have this one that opens. And in here's another patent for a submarine. There's another large journal card. And here there's some little cards in here. Lots of places to tuck things in there. And that's it for this journal. And like I said, it was a lot of work. Also, just in regards to the price of this box, because it is wood as well, it is, and bigger. It's the biggest one I've done. It is going to cost a lot more for me to ship, so my price is going to reflect all the extra pieces and and stuff that I had to put, that I paid for to put on this, and the extra time that it took to make this. But anyway, everyone, thank you very much for watching my video, and I really appreciate all you. I know I'm up over 900 subscribers, and I need to make something for 900 subscribers, so that's still there, and I'm getting closer to 1,000, which means it will be the draw for the a 2-signature custom journal, and the person can choose the theme, and I will make them one. And that's it for now, and thank you everyone for watching, and have a good day. Take care.